girl. Hello, Game of Thrones fans, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lady Firestone. I had to take a picture of this little hangout thing. Hangouts is going away August 1st for quick streaming. I need to take a picture of this because I noticed this last time, so I can get with my computer guy to figure out what we need to do. So we will still be able to do that. So we are continuing. I'm here with Quay Theories. Hello, you want to say hello, Quay?
Hi, Quay.
I don't know if you can hear our music in the background playing because it's my son's birthday tomorrow. So we're having a little family get together.
We've just been partying all weekend.
We have. We went to Rolling Stones last night. This is my after party here. My leftover makeup and after party hair.
They did phenomenal for their age.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
I cannot believe some 70-year-old men were up there.
And we were complaining about our feet.
We were like, my feet are hurting. I'm still standing the whole time. And they were dancing, playing, sweating, changing their shirts 1,000 times.
Doing his typical dance, moves like Jagger.
Moves like Jagger.
My God, can he move?
It was amazing.
And he just had heart surgery.
He did.
It was amazing.
Yeah, John was saying that he had like a valve from a cow.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? Yeah. I need to look at you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
it was amazing.
It was amazing. So
it was amazing.
He had surgery, and that's why the concert dates had got moved around here in Houston. I don't know if it affected anywhere else.
Right. In April, it was supposed to be a concert here in April, and then they changed it.
For his surgery.
For his surgery, yes.
And
so
the trooper that he is, he rescheduled, and
it was amazing. I can't believe we thought they were going to be like play for a little while and then like talk and then play for a little while and then like break or no. It was nonstop. I mean, he stopped and talked twice, maybe, and then he stopped to introduce everybody
because of his thick accent.
Right? It was fantastic.
It was his birthday or something, right?
It was. It was Mick Jagger's birthday. Yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily yesterday, but I'm sure it was like in this last few days. I'm sure if you're a big Rolling Stones fans, you probably know.
It was sold.
It was sold out
for the date change.
Oh my goodness, it was insanely sold out. I'm going to message Lori real quick just because she was with us at Con of Thrones. I think that's what we're doing today, actually talking about Con of Thrones.
It's been fun, guys. It was fun.
It really was. We did a little 30-minute live stream yesterday. We're doing another 30-minute live stream today. And I am going to do a recap video with all our photos and probably some video clips. I'm going to try to get it all in one video, but I might split it into two. I'm going to really work on that next week. I apologize for not getting it to you sooner. But if you haven't attended Con of Thrones, it was an amazing experience. This was my second year.
My first year.
Quate's first year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of fun. And so if you've never attended, and I really think they're going to continue doing it.
Oh, I think so too.
I think so too. I mean, it's
too big of a following. With the prequel coming up, I think it still kind of all fits in.
So, and I learned that the first year, this was only the third year, and that the first year was in Nashville also.
Yes.
So it's definitely at the old Opry, and this time it was at the Music Center. So it definitely grew. It's definitely grown in size. And so I think our expectations for more awards for cosplay and for more categories and things like that, I think that will go with the growing, I really think some of these things will take into account, and hopefully Red Sonja, who really is very involved in that, will have an influence on telling them, because I'm sure she deals with these kinds of problems and issues all the time. I'm sure she does as well, but she's fabulous, by the way, if you've never met her before. So I'm going to message Lori real quick. I'm going to get us on the chat and see if anybody has arrived yet into the chat. And that way we can see your comments when you comment. Quaith, do you want to start today while I'm doing that?
Yeah. So yesterday when we did our live stream, we talked about cosplay and the contest and all about our costumes and people. We did not get a chance to discuss the panels, which is another fun thing that goes on at Con of Thrones, is you go to different panels and it has different times, different schedules. It starts the beginning in the morning, sometimes at 10. a.m. The good thing is if you go to one panel and you miss it, it repeats again in the afternoon, which is really good. So you can go in to another time, and that way you can go to the panels that you like and not miss anything. One of the panels, now they did have a certain pass. So when you buy something, you can go certain levels. One of the passes that they had that they called this year was the Valerian Pass. Is that what it was called?
They had a Valerian Pass. They had a Kingslayer Pass.
Kingslayer Pass.
Since Jamie Nikolai Costa-Waldau.
Right. That's what I was getting to.
Was one of the big arrivals at the conference this year.
So you get to, with your passes, with those certain passes, you get to go to panels that have the actors that come, which that was great for, the organization getting them to come and them actually accepting the invitation and coming. That was really exciting. It was a good surprise. I went to one of the panels, and I think it was a comic. Was it a comedy? All the funny things that happened in Game of Thrones, all the funny lines, was one of the panels we did.
Yes.
That's when we had the surprise visit from the extras. Andy the extra was one of and there was two more. I can't remember their names off the top of my
Sorry,
head.
I can't remember their names either. But you know what? They were fabulous. Andy was from the what was
the Stark. So
what was the name of the show after the show?
The Last Watch. The Last Watch.
Yes. He was the extra that you saw in The Last Watch in the documentary after the ending of the series, and he was funny as shit.
Yeah.
He was the funniest guy. He came in and he was like a surprise. Kyle, thank you, Kyle from Azora Hype. Yes. He was the one that, or it was Kyle, wasn't it? Yeah. He was the one that went and talked to Andy the extra and got him to come join us. And he sat down and he stole the show. I mean, he just started talking.
It was a really good surprise.
Oh my gosh. He gave us the most coolest stories of things behind the scenes that you would never know if he didn't tell us about it. And it was incredible. It was just great. I laughed at him so much. He was just fabulous. I really liked him. We do have somebody with us. It's Shelby York. I don't think we've ever seen you before, Shelby. Thank you for joining us. She says, hello, I was at the Con of Thrones and I was sitting in front of you and heard you talking about your channel. So that's how I ended up subscribing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy to have you. I wish you would have turned around and said hello and introduced yourself to me so we could know you. But we're so glad that you're with us and you're so glad you joined with us. And hey, Shelby, if there's anything you want to join in and tell us, we're very communicative with chat. That's a big thing for us. We're still new enough that we can really do that. And we want you to interact with us so that we can tell other people what your experience was with the Con of Thrones.
And your panels that you went to.
Oh, yeah. Any panels that you went to that you really liked. We definitely want to hear your thoughts. Our main goal today was to talk about Nikolai Costa-Waldau and
his character.
I forgot. What was Braun's?
His character was Jamie.
His character is Jamie, yes. And then there's Braun.
Yeah.
Who was there, and I forgot his name.
Jeremy?
I think it's
Jeremiah?
I think it's Jeremiah.
Right? I don't know. Somebody correct us.
Yes, let us know if you were there and you know her names. And then there was Gilly. She was there too. And Cyril Farrell, the actor that plays Cyril Farrell.
Oh, yeah.
He was really cool.
Intelligent, right?
Very intelligent and very heartfelt about everything.
I love to hear him talk.
I know. He was very yes. I think those intimate reactions with them, being able to see them on stage, being able to see them just be themselves. Nikolai Costa-Waldau answered the phone from his wife on the stage.
Oh, so
in the middle of thousands of people.
Yeah.
He was like, my wife's trying to get in and they won't let her in. Can somebody please let her in?
So he felt so comfortable with us, and that made us feel good.
He did. He was very teary-eyed, and he cried a lot because I think he didn't realize
how big,
and how much we loved him.
How family-oriented this thing feels.
Yeah.
We really
it's like a family going to Con of Thrones. Mm-hmm. You meet people, and you see them again and again. And there's this one chick who plays Yara, and she's always Yara. And I know her. I've known her just from going 2 years. And I saw her in the marketplace, and she had her little, Greyjoy emblem on her neck. And I was like, oh girl, I know you, you're Yara. And she wasn't dressed up in her getup. She goes, oh, that's cool, you know me as Yara. It's awesome. It really is. The people are awesome at Con of Thrones. And the actors, I think Nikolai
surprised by the
Nikolai was very surprised. Do you want to tell that story? Was that in the I didn't get to go to the intimate meeting with the 4 actors, but Quaith got to go with Lori, and that was you had to have a Valerian pass for that, and you had to sit up front, you know, to be able to experience that. There was a very small room, so it was just a small group that got to experience it, and
it was a question and you get to get up and stand up and ask questions to the actors. And somebody asked a question about why he does what he does, or I can't remember the question, but it was not answered. What Nikolai did was he reversed it and he says, let me ask you this. Why are you here? And he goes, I don't want it to sound rude or anything. He goes, but why are you here? What brought you here? What brought you here? And his whole point was what brought him here is what brought the actor here.
Right.
The camaraderie, the feeling, and it was very an emotional response. It was very heartfelt. It was I cannot remember off the top of my head exactly what he was I understand what he was trying to convey, and it went off, but it was teary-eyed. And it was him acknowledging how this brought people together from all around the world.
Right.
It brought you made friendship. This did something that nothing else will do. Not even, I'm sorry, Comic-Con is so big.
If you've been to Comic-Con, it's just not the same.
It's so big that it's not this.
It's not intimate.
It's not this.
It's not the intimacy that you get.
And
at
I really
Con of
hope it stays this way.
Yeah, I think it will though. The people, the way
panels can stay
for them. I know there's probably a few out there that have a few bad experiences because there's no way to be perfect, right? But for the most part, everybody's experience is good because everybody treats each other with love and respect, and I think that's probably one of the best parts.
Yeah.
You know?
So that was a really, really good experience being there. And once again, guys, certain passes, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much. But you're going to get certain things with certain passes, so it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it.
I definitely learned my lesson with that this year. Is that getting that higher pass is better.
That was good that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we all did that.
Absolutely, getting the experience of that was important, and I definitely will do that again in the future. Mm-hmm. So, Jerome, thank you. Jerome, Ron's name is Jerome. Thank you,
Jerome. I knew it was
Jerome. Something. That's Ron's name, Jerome.
Yeah, yes, Jeremy something. Yeah.
Yes, Jerome. He was really funny. Jerome was funny.
He was very
Jamie
funny.
Was like, or Nikolai. sorry guys. Nikolai was very, my eyes are tearing just because it's morning time and, or it's not morning, but
for us, we just
my eyes are tearing. But Nikolai was very heartfelt. I think he was in shock.
Yes, he was.
He was in shock of how,
the response and everything.
Yeah, there were just all of us. Mm-hmm. I think he expected to be like, don't you know this? Or don't you know what I mean? I think he expected us to be more like that, mm-hmm. or I think he was intimidated because the actors know that we know more than they do, and he said that.
Yes,
too.
He did.
He said that. He's like,
I'm learning
from y'all. He's like, look, I'm learning from you guys. You guys know more than we do.
Yeah.
Which probably seems crazy to us, but I mean, I get it. I don't go home and watch HGTV, guys. Okay, I'm a designer. I design and I build, but I do not go home and watch HGTV.
Right.
It's work.
It's job.
I don't want to come home and work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love my work. Don't get me wrong. And I'll watch it with my friends.
Yeah.
As my friends like to watch that stuff. And then I'll tell them what's real and what's not. You know, which
is a whole nother show.
Which is a whole nother show. Yes, I'm totally going to go that way with my channel, guys. The next thing we're going to do is going to be cooking with John, which we have to rush through this live stream because he's going to cook crawfish etouffee today. And I am very insistent that I'm going to record it. And he's going to be home soon, and he's going to start without me. So I'm going to record the whole cooking of crawfish etouffee. So that's probably going to be one of our first dishes. I'm still grabbing content from him. He's very cautious about what I record. And
but this rustic home cooking, friends.
So. It is. It's going to be rustic home cooking. It's going to be good. We're excited. So that's going to be the next thing, is going to be cooking with John. And then from there, we will move into
rebuilding.
Yeah, design and build, basically. Design and build, which will be like HGTV.
You're gonna see Lady Fire Snow in action.
Yes, you're gonna see my real stuff in action. You're gonna see the real deal. And then eventually, years down the line, we'll get to travel. And we'll do Travel Channel too. So that's my goals. Those are my goals for the channel. We got
off a little bit, but that's, So if anybody has anything to add on about the panels, if y'all experience the panels, please let us know. We didn't get to make all the panels because we were so involved with cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
So if there was any panels that you guys like and want to share with us, we got invited to a really good one. We really wanted to go to it. It was some kind of comedy. The people that were sitting next to us.
Yeah, it was the one where you improv.
Improv.
It was an improv. It was Sunday at like 4:30.
And Sunday.
Yes. Remember, we had to leave early to take someone to the airport.
Yeah.
And we missed it. And we were really sad that we missed it. And if you guys are watching, plug in anytime. If you send a message on this live stream, or any video for that matter, I see them. I see your messages, and I will respond to them. So you are welcome to plug into any comment that you see us talking about and let us know, and then we can even address it in a future live stream as well. We can do that. So usually we live stream with Quaith when Quaith is here, but I'm going to try to do more live streams more often because they're easier than even making videos.
Yeah.
And I want to hear from you guys. We want to know what you think. Like Quaith said, we want to know what panels did you love?
Yeah.
What panels were like, I'm sure that some people would like some feedback. I've even thought about volunteering.
Yeah.
In the Con of Thrones.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get more involved.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be fun. I think that could be fun.
Yeah. I think so too.
Hi. Oh, we've got another watcher, Leslie Griffin. Thank you for joining us, Leslie. I don't think you've joined us just before, so thanks for joining us. We're happy to have you. Please join in and let us know if there's anything that you want to let us know. She put love. I'm sorry, I don't know the short term. BTOW. By the way, no, that's not by the way. Betos. Love her Betos. She loves something. Tell me again. I'm old. I don't know how to do that short stuff.
I'm the same way.
I don't know your short
Lady
term
Fire
talk.
Snow helps me. Are you kidding? I just learned about Cersei today. Is that what her name is? Cersei? Siri.
She's
got Game of Thrones in my mind.
Yes, I'm trying to get her on Twitter too, so Quaith can start talking about stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
And getting involved a little bit more in social media. Brows. Oh, love my brows. Who's with you? Quaith Theories. Quaith Theories is with me. She's my sidekick, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the videos of Quaith Theories, I had made a couple of theories with Quaith Theories video with her voice and her theories prior to the end of finale, and so that'll kind of give you a little chance to get to know her.
Yeah, I was
get to know her a little bit more.
Tinfoiling big time, and they did not do any of my.
Oh, honey, they didn't do half of what I thought they were going to. They didn't do half of what anybody thought they were going to do.
Yeah. So anyway,
but tinfoil was fun.
It was very fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Leslie, were you at the Con of Thrones? Just wondering if you were there and if you might have been one of my new subscribers. I only picked up about 25 new subscribers from Con of Thrones. I was really hoping, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I think I'm at 948 right now, or something, 47. I need 1,000 subscribers in order to enable Super Chat and in order to live stream from my phone. They're making it harder and harder to have a YouTube channel. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really, really helps grow the channel. And it really enables a lot of new things that I'm capable of doing and more content I'm able to give you, and even live content. So that's what's important.
There was a panel that you went to that I didn't get to go to. I think it was Sunday morning.
Oh.
We ran into you.
The Great Debate.
The Great Debate.
How was
that? How was the Great Debate?
The Great Debate was fun. It was. I thought it was going to be a lot more talking you know, but it wasn't. So they spent the first, I'd say 20 minutes, taking on the great debate this time. They had more than one, but the one I went to was about the best fight.
Okay, that's
what was the best fight in the show, in the series. And it was like so-and-so versus so-and-so. Okay. And what was really cool about that is that it didn't just have to be a sword fight. It could be like, it was like one of the big ones that was really big was the giant versus Liana.
That was a good one.
And there was like the mind game of, I'm trying to think of a really good one. You know, like if you think of a mind theory versus that, it didn't have to be a physical fight. It could be a mind fight.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So everybody would raise their hands and give different ones. Like I did Jamie versus Ned, because no one had said it. And I was like, that was a big fight, you know, Jamie versus Ned in the first season. And I was like, no one said it. So I'm going to say it, right?
Right.
So, but of course, when we all walked in, the first thing I thought the best fight was the Hound versus Brienne. And that was the winner. That was the winner at the end. So,
your daughter.
Which one?
Your
the big one?
Oldest daughter.
That's daughter Fire Snow.
Yeah.
That's daughter Fire Snow.
And soon to be
son-in-law Fire Snow.
And
they're arriving.
Party is about to start, guys.
Party is going to be starting soon. So we got to wrap it up. Leslie's commenting though. She says, no, sorry, you're at 960. Oh, I'm at 960. Thank you. That's great. 40 away. Do you like the Kardashians? Do you like Kardashians?
No, I don't watch the Kardashians.
I don't really watch them. I don't really watch the Kardashians.
No.
I don't know why. I know the kids are into that. Maybe it's our age.
It
might be our age. You know, we're 40s. We're not really. I know my.
I've been
my
into
20-year-olds
Yellowstone lately. We talked about that one.
Right. If you see behind me, we actually have the boots up there on the top, and that's representing Yellowstone. So that's kind of the new show we've been watching while we're waiting for the prequel.
It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of the Game of Thrones politics. Still,
it is
the music,
good drama, good music.
It's
really Montana. Baby Fire Snow's here. Just walked in the door. So, daughter Fire, what are you doing?
Wow.
She said, "Boots. Do you like Madonna? Who doesn't like Madonna?" Boots, you have slight Southern accents. Yes, we're in Texas. We are Texan ladies. We are Texan ladies. We sure are. So what time is it? Are we running out of time?
Yeah.
We're running out of time, guys. Was there anything else about?
There was a lot of panels. The comedy one was really fun, where you can say the funniest lines,
right?
You know? And we got to hear the ending of the joke, the Tyrion joke. We got to.
Oh, we did. I'm gonna make sure I post that. They told a whole little thing about what was the joke about and what was the ending of the joke. You know, the very joke at the very end where they just still didn't give us the answer.
What joke?
There was something there on that.
You're not. I don't know if she's still watching, right?
She's still watching.
I don't want to ruin it for
It's
you.
the honeycomb joke. She's seen one of them when he's sitting around. Like Tyrion says it, and at the very, very end, he says it again. A man. What was it? A man and a honeycomb and something walk into a brothel.
Yeah. So they told us the joke, ending of the joke. It's funny because when I heard it, I'm like, my dad was telling that joke forever. You know, you hear the same joke, it's just told in different forms.
Do you remember the end enough to say
a
it?
A little bit. No, not enough to say, but yeah, I
need to listen to that again. We definitely did some video, so we'll definitely share some video. This is Baby Fire Snow, by the way. She was definitely there with us at Con of Thrones. Do you want to say anything about your experience?
How did you like
your first experience with Con of Thrones?
Yeah, we talked about that, how everything is fast and we really had to hurry up and eat and drink and
Can you tell a joke? Do you own horses? No. Just because we live in Texas, we don't own horses.
I want a dog and a cat.
However, we do like trucks over here.
We do like trucks. Yes, we do like trucks.
Where
and we
are
do
you
say
from?
y'all, right? Where are you from, Leslie? Where are you from? So before we finish, as I hear daughter Fire Snow downstairs in her big mouth, Baby Fire Snow what would you say was the worst experience about Nashville? And I know what you're going to say. What was it? Why?
Because it was.
Because it was what? We are live streaming. Yes. We just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
We're ending it. We're
ending it now. So, Baby Fire Snow, why do you think that you thought the food was so bad in Nashville? Because it's really not. It was good food. It was good food.
She's teen.
But why?
It was bad.
Why?
Because
Daughter Fire
Nashville.
Snow.
We're
Why
talking
would
about
Baby Fire
carnivores.
Snow think that the food is bad in Nashville? Why?
She ain't cultured.
Yeah, she's not cultured yet.
Come on now, guys. We're moving into a new segment into the channel. What do you really think is the real reason?
Well, because it's not her dad's cooking.
Because it's not Dad's cooking. Because it's not Dad's cooking. So, is Dad started in the kitchen yet?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have to go record him because he's making he's making a etouffee. Yeah.
Yeah, crawfish at etouffee.
Did he really get started?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, he's just cleaning the stuff right now.
He's just cleaning it.
Well, like he's unpacking the what's it called,
he's
the crawfish.
prepping.
He's prepping. We have to get the prepping process. Okay. Y'all, SUV, California. All I know. Oh, she's from California.
Oh, that's not that bad. They got cowboys there too.
Is he a chef? He is a chef. He's definitely done catering. He's definitely played chef before. He just didn't choose that as his path. So we will definitely be sharing Cooking with John. That's going to be our next segment. Is going to be Cooking with John.
I'm going to get famous, whether he likes it or not.
Whether he likes it or not.
Seriously.
Because people love John. They love him. People have an attraction
He
to
was
him.
saying, guys, I don't measure and stuff. I said, it's rustic cooking. This is what people love.
Yeah. Just get in the kitchen and make it.
He's not used to the new generation of technology where you can record what you're doing. You don't have to have people front you face to face, and he's not from that generation.
No, he thinks everything has to be perfect and planned out and lined out. He doesn't get that we can just record you doing it and people are gonna love it.
Yeah.
So comment on that, guys. Let us know what you think. We're gonna go down there and catch him before he gets too far into the recipe.
He's very fast.
He's quick and he's quick and he doesn't like to wait on us. So is it about to become Red Lobster in your house?
Yeah.
It is.
It's better than Red Lobster.
Way better than Red Lobster.
Yeah,
we went to a steakhouse and this one right here was like, this steak is boo-boo. I was like, she's all she's eaten her whole life, so she doesn't know anything.
She don't know what it is like to not have really good cooking.
We don't go out to eat good food.
Yeah.
We stay in. Because we're about to go cook with John. So we love you. Thank you for joining us and have a great day. A dragon's not a slave.